Hi, I'm Todd Henderson. Today we're going to install the GatorTrax retractable tonneau cover on this 2007 to 2013 Toyota Tundra double cab with a 6.5 foot bed. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we need to free up the blanket from the canister. The way we're going to do that, it comes with this wire wrapped around. We're going to loosen that up. Just like so. We also want to take off this bracket that's there for shipping. That's done with a Phillips head screwdriver. Once we've done this with both sides and get all this free, we can go ahead and pull out our plastic tube that's inside of our coil. Now we're going to want to attach the rails to the canister itself. What we're going to do first on the driver's side is pull away our latch, open that up, and release the latch. That way we can slide the rail into the mechanism. I'm just going to go ahead and slide the rail into the blanket of the tonneau cover. Once we have the holes in the canister lined up with the holes in the rails, we're going to attach it all together with the provided Phillips head screws. Now I've already removed the protective plastic off the top of the canister cover. The way this aligns, the rubber flap is going to go towards the cab of the vehicle. All we're going to do is line that up to the rails and slide it right in. We're going to line up the holes, the threaded holes in the canister cover with the holes in the rail. Once we've done that, we're going to attach this together with the provided Allen screws and the provided Allen wrench. For this next step, what we're going to want to do is make sure the cover is locked down to the rail so it's not sliding around while we're moving it. We're going to want to pick it up, use a second set of hands, set it inside the bed of the truck. Next, we have set where the rail sits on the bed of the truck. First, we're going to close the tailgate. We're provided a 1/8 inch spacer tool. We're going to put that in between the rail and the tailgate. We're going to slide the rail back to the tailgate. We're going to do that on both sides. Now I want to go ahead and install the two front clamps. It's clamps right behind the canister. Correct clamp placement is going to be between your two nylon adjustment screws. We're going to splay the clamp apart, slide it as far up as it can go, push the teeth of the clamp into the teeth in the rail, hold it together, tighten it by hand until you can't go any further. Then finish it off with a 9/16 ratchet. We're doing both sides at this time, then we'll move to the back. Now we're going to go ahead and install the rear clamps. Pretty much just like before, we're going to pull the clamps apart, put them in between the nylon adjustment screws, go up as high as it'll go, squeeze it together, hand tighten it. Now before you put the ratchet on it to really tighten it down, you want to also bear down on the top of the rail to get a proper seat against the bed cap. You also want to keep an eye on the alignment of this rail, make sure it's not tipped down or up. Repeat that on the other side as well. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure the rails are properly aligned between each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure the distance on the inside of the rails right where the screw is that holds the canister cover on. Check that distance. We got 58 and 9/16. I'm going to check the center of the bed. Same measurement. And also the rear of the bed. And again, we have the same measurement. Now, if we did not have the same measurement, let me show you how to adjust the distance between them. It's going to be with these nylon set screws, these adjustment screws. What we'll do is we would remove the clamp. If this rail needed to come in or out, we would just adjust the nylon screws by turning them in to bring the rail in towards the bed, or turn them out to push the rail towards the bed cap. Then once we've got the desired width, we want to retighten the screws. We just want to make sure that it's spaced evenly and centered inside the bed of the truck. So the same amount you do on this side, you do on the opposite side as well. Next, what we want to do is go ahead and peel off the key attachment. And we've also got a protective film over this entire canister cover. So we're going to peel that off. Now we're going to install our driver's side and passenger side drain tubes. What we're going to have is the provided tube. We've got a washer, fits over top of that. Washer slides all the way down. Now we need to fit this drain tube plug up into the hole that's already in the bottom of the canister. Just line up to the hole, we'll raise it up until we hear it snap into place. I'm going to route this drain tube out of the bed. So we can either knock a 1/2-inch hole in this plug and run it through, or we can just remove this plug with a screwdriver and run the drain tube out. Now we've tested the operation of the cover and removed the protective film. That concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts. We're here to help you out.